Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. We're going to be downloading an ambulance. I know everybody's probably already tired, if you're still using it, of that bland, no excitement looking ambulance. So we're going to spice it up a little bit with the red and black looking ambulance that looks pretty neat. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so what you need to do is go ahead and open your OpenIV. And you're also going to need your WinRAR. If you haven't downloaded those yet, there are going to be links down below for you to get them. I think this ambulance happens to look pretty good. I've been using it for a while. Okay, once you click on the link, it's going to bring you here. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of pictures of it. That's what it's going to look like. Looks pretty neat. And I like the fact that it says San Andreas. You know, it's not specific to a city or a county. It's got the whole entire state name. So no matter what police vehicles you're playing, this ambulance can show up out of the blue with no conflict whatsoever. It looks pretty neat. Okay, once you go ahead and download that, you're going to go ahead and open your WinRAR to go ahead and pull it out. You're going to click on the new update.rar and then new update, and that'll bring you to the files that you need. Wait for everybody to get caught up. Okay, now once you have your OpenIV, you know what? Let's do this first. Always take a look at the README, just in case there's something in there you need to download first. A specific location. Now, no, this has a location right here, installation location, but trust me, that's not it. That's not the location we want, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you the location right quick, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and click on mods. And then you want times 64E. If you don't see it over here, it's going to be over here. All of these are in alphabetical order. You got A, B, C, D times 64E. You want to go there, then you want to go levels. Then you want to go GTA 5. Then you want to go vehicles.rpf. Okay, now make sure you have your ASI managers all set to green before we get started. Everything's set to green. If there's any that's blue, go ahead and click install, and that'll bring you up to date. And at the very top, go ahead and get your edit mode ready. Now, anytime you come across this box, the mods folder box, always click on the box to the left. Always click on the box to the left. It may say copy to mods folder, save to mods folder, move to mods folder. Always click on the one to the left. Okay, now if you want edit mode to be open whenever you open IV, all you have to do is go to tools, option, look right here to default work mode, and change it from read only to edit. Some people like it to open up automatically. I don't, just in case I accidentally click on something before I am ready. Okay, now that we are at the address we need, and I'll give it to you one more time. It's going to be mods X64E, levels, GTA 5, and then vehicles.rpf. Now what you can do, in order to save this location, go up to the top and click Add to Favorites. And as you can see, you can name it regular vehicles or emergency vehicles, whatever you want to name it. So this is where I have my police vehicles. As you remember in the other tutorial, all the police and vehicles that we went over to cover the city. And you can have this one as your regular vehicles. That'll be your ambulance, tow trucks, taxis, things like that. Okay? You just click Add to Favorites, give it a name, and save it. That's all you got to do. And every time you click on that, it'll bring you here every single time. You don't have to worry about trying to find it again. Okay, now what we want to do is look for ambulance. Ambulance.ytd, ambulance.ytf, ambulance_high.ytf, ambulance plus high.ytd. Go ahead and highlight all of those. It should be a total of 4 when you find every last one of them. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Let's go ahead and find the other 2. Let's see. There's number 3. And don't forget, hold down your control to highlight all 3 of them. All 4. And number 4 is right underneath it. Okay, now the reason why we want those highlighted, because you're going to go to your desktop and create a folder. And you can name that folder Ambulance, Original Ambulance, Grand Theft Auto 5, Ambulance, whatever you want to name it on your desktop so you can find it again, because that's where we're going to put our original files. Okay, as you can see, I already have mine copy and pasted. Now what you can do when you have those, you're going to drag and drop them over to that empty folder. Okay, just make sure you highlight all of them and drag and drop them over to that empty folder to where they're all in. And I'll go ahead and give you a second to get caught up. And I'm going to close mine. Okay, now you should have your WinRAR open. Make sure you don't have anything highlighted in your OpenIV. Make sure nothing is highlighted. Then you can go forward and go back to make sure you don't. Okay, now come over to your WinRAR and we're going to pull these files and drop them into our OpenIV. We're going to highlight ambulance.yft, ambulance.ytd, and ambulance_high.yft. And drag and drop them over into OpenIV. Okay, now once we've done that, you want to open your main game directory, program files, Steam apps. You're going to go to Common, Grand Theft Auto 5, ELS, and then Pack Default. And then go ahead and grab that XML and drag and drop it. Make sure nothing is highlighted before you do that, because once you drag and drop it, Ambulance will highlight to let you know you did it correctly. Okay, now once you've done that, you can go ahead and close it out and go over to your OpenIV, look for ambulance.yft, and we'll take a look at your brand new ambulance. It was just that easy. Look at that. San Andreas Emergency Services. Now let's do one more thing. Go ahead and close that out. You're going to go into ambulance.ytd, ambulance.ytd, and everything is in alphabetical order. Ambulance.ytd, open that up, and go ahead and the top search box, you're going to type SIGN. If you remember from my other tutorials when we did a couple of the police cars and there were a couple of more paint schemes, a couple of more textures, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and we deleted all of those. So what you're going to do is come down to sign number 2, so you don't have that thing driving around. Right click and delete. So this is the only paint scheme, the only texture you want to worry about having. And click save. And that is it. That's all you have to do. And now you have a brand new ambulance. And if you go into LSPDFR, you're tired of using that ambulance, want to have a different one, you'll just follow these exact same steps. And remember, say you have your original files on your desktop folder, you can always replace it back. Okay, but if you find yourself and you wanting a different ambulance, one that looks different, have a different texture on it, just follow these same steps again and you are all done. All right, everybody, please like and subscribe. It helps out a great deal. I sure do appreciate everybody's time. I'm going to go finish enjoying the rain. Have a good one, everybody.